Hey gamers, I am centaurianmudpig. Welcome along to Ashes of Singularity. Excuse me, Ashes of the Singularity. Escalation. I'm gonna play some of the single player campaign. I'm gonna go into the Memories episodes, which is created to help mankind claim the stars. Strong AI Haalee soon discovers and surpasses the limits of her creators. I've already played these three missions and I did actually record it, but due to a hiccup on my end I lost the voice over recording, so I might as well do it all over again and I'm a bit more aware of what's going to happen. So we've got three missions. We've got Ceres, Ganymede and Europa. We'll start with the top one, Ceres, which is more of like a tutorial based mission based on how it plays out. So, a post-human has defied the expansion ban. Haalee, a helpful AI, is sent to forcefully correct the situation.
I am Haalee. I was the first and only strong AI. Contrary to science fiction horror, I turned out to be a benevolent AI. I was there at the dawn of the Singularity, the moment when a few humans became more than human. In the years since, we worked together to achieve amazing things. This memory is the first day in a new chapter for humanity. The first test of the newly created post-human coalition.
Notice the word benevolent she used. And this is the beginning, the start of the PHC, before it was formed. Before the original
Hello,
Ashes
Haalee.
campaign.
You were right.
You should be used to that by now, Mac.
You just don't have faith in humans.
Oh, you wound me, sir. I just don't have as much faith as you do.
In either case, thankfully you had the foresight to create a construct that has a weapon on it.
Barely.
Ceres is the largest asteroid in the solar system. This asteroid was supposed to be shared by the founding directors of the post-human coalition. Instead, Prion has claimed it as his own.
Are you ready to admit that Vexen was right? That giving quantum streaming technology to other post-humans was a mistake?
No. That's where you come in. Here we will demonstrate what happens to bad actors. Are you ready?
Always.
As you know, if your construct here is destroyed, you'll lose your connection to this asteroid. Your mission is to kick Prion's ass. To do that, you will need to sever his connection.
And what is anchoring his signal?
Oh, you'll know it when you see it. You will need to gather the containers I've inserted in the area. Inside them are various constructs I've been working on to help you.
Okay, so here we are. Now, I'll just note the camera moved down because I had the mouse there, and it was also moving on ice. There's been issues, been around for a while, but if I remember, I shall post that patch forum. So we're going to go and get this crate. Notice these units which appear. They are enemy units.
I call
Now,
this little guy a Hermes. He's fast and not entirely helpless in a fight, but his real strength is his radar module.
so on the original we only had a black border which was uncovered. We saw units pop in and out. They were just not inside our view of probably that. It would be nice if those units, when they popped and disappeared inside the black borders, or should we say now inside this radar coverage area. So black is we just can't see. It's unexposed terrain. Over here is exposed terrain. The blue we see is radar coverage. If any enemies come within inside that radar coverage, then we shall see it. So we're just going to go head this direction first. And we may need to head back. I'm not sure which way the game wanted us to go. So if we can run away from these guys, maybe we can show how the radar coverage works. So, where are you, boys?
You may notice your constructs interfacing with the relays the PHC has seeded this planet with. Doesn't matter for now, but capturing those points will be key once the Nexus technology we're working on comes online.
So it's a bit unfortunate. Seems to be a bit buggy that the radar doesn't work on these units for some reason, because they should be showing as red at this point, but they are not. That's annoying. Must be a bug. Whatever reason, these units are not showing up as radar contacts. But it's only to this mission. They will do it in other missions. So it could be the fact that these AI units have been attached to a faction which does not show up on a radar for some reason. Don't know how, don't know why.
I love these sentries. Tough and strong, but too tricky for the prototype factories I'm working on to manufacture remotely. Those factories aren't going to be ready in time to use against Prion here, but you'll see them in action soon.
So I think we'll snake our way up. I believe that's the last crate we get before we go here. We definitely need to go over and get that one, so I think we'll go here, 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 here. I'm not going to explain too much on these because Mac's actually going to tell us all about it soon enough.
The Archer here is a fantastic damage dealer. Try to keep him safe. He's a bit of a paper tiger.
Paper tiger. Yeah, that's an interesting name. So you can see our units are doing stuff when they're near here, and that's actually a capture bar. Oh look, and we do have radar contacts up here, interestingly enough. And we could get into the base that way, but we're not going to. We'll head on over here. So that our units, yeah, easy enough to take care of what's there at the minute.
Now this is a construct. I call her the Artemis. Check out the range on her rockets. Her secondary anti-structure missile might come in handy too. Best of all, she can target radar contacts. It's worth keeping your Hermes frigates alive just for that. These brutes should be suitable
able to detect units
for your armies. They can take a ton of punishment, but
we cannot
hit about
see.
as hard as my old meat suit.
So maybe it's just a graphical bug there, because the units can seem to understand what's going on. Something that Mac will probably tell us about later is forming an army. Currently we've got all units set up as an army, so they should move as one. As you can see, they're all moving at the same speed. If I disband the army, tell them to go somewhere, and they'll all move at their maximum speeds. Some are engaging other units, others are not. But you see, if we tell them as an army, they'll all go and attack whatever enemy one of the units have detected or are probably already engaging, which is good. But yeah, you can also see the range of these. Artemis is a good ranged weapon. Good for units and buildings, as he said. My scout's taking a while to take care of this. There we go. What have we got here? Just another archer. Archers are good at taking care of other frigates pretty quickly. Like one hit them.
Prion here has invested in some armed constructs of his own. You should have no trouble taking these primitive things down.
Most of the time, they're fairly strong. but they do need brutes to protect them up, which is that unit here. The icon, but I got one brute. It's lightly armoured, light frigate. It does very little damage, but it's more armoured than our archers and to act like our meat shields, as Mac did say. But when it comes across to cruisers, then depending on the cruiser they're engaging, they can be wiped out fairly quickly. In fact, a couple of cruisers can wipe out an entire frigate army without too much difficulty. So you do need to supplement your forces together with a range of various types of units to be more effective at fighting, depending on the situation. And also the enemy types you're coming up against and whatnot. Might as well talk about the actions bar over here. So we've got our move, so shortcut G, so standard moving, so I've been right clicking. You can also press G and then left click. We have a patrol. Patrol is interesting, that we press F, click, and then do it F, click, and then you can see, oh, I've managed to set 3 patrols up there. So the first patrol was the original move order, and now they will move around in that order that we've defined. It was interesting to see that the first move order was queued up in the patrol order. Only expected a 2 patrol point setup, but who knows. And there we go, simple patrol move. We've got add a destination. I wonder what that is. That could be shift clicking, so if I do add destination, yeah, there we go. So that's like shift right click to add a destination in where they're going. We've got attack move, which I press A there. Then if they move and encounter any enemies, then they will start to engage those enemies. Double click to destroy this unit or building. If you're doing that, you have to do it for every single one of them, but we're not going to. Got the stop, which just tells everyone to stop. You can disband the army, as I talked about there, so they all act independent, or we can form up the army so they all act as a single unit. So let's just move on over here towards this radar contact. What I'm going to do is I'll leave me Artemis behind and send in the rest to just see what's there, because I know there is a few things, so let's just do that now. Get these one, send them all over here. They should move quicker than the Artemis anyway. These cruisers are generally much more slower moving than our frigates, or our slowest frigate. Do an attack move there. There we go. We'll just tell you to stop and engage that, hopefully. So what do we have? Still see it on radar. Do we have visual? As soon as we get over this ridge, we should have some visual contact. There we go. Factory.
In any case, his anchor must be close.
So a factory would produce these types of units, our frigates. Let's move out over here. I wasn't expecting some sort of turret, but
that's
nonetheless.
Prion's anchor, that larger construct over there. Destroy
Siege
it.
cruiser.
Let's go home.
So that is actually a new unit. Escalation.
Well done. I'm severing the connection to this asteroid.
That was horrible. Please, Mac. Stop the proliferation of the quantum stream technology so I never have to commit violence like this again.
You worry too much, Haalee. Prion is a single misguided person. Humanity is better than that.
Yeah, I think Mac really does put too much faith in humanity. And we was actually playing as Haalee in this mission.
The founding directorship of the Post-Human Coalition is hereby formed. This Council of Seven will guide the human race to the stars.
Well said. However, I would like, again, to implore my friends to accept Haalee amongst this group. She is, after all, the one who gave us the stars.
She's a machine, Mac. Her feelings for her continue to cloud your judgment.
She's as sentient as any of us, and a powerful ally.
I'm sorry, Mac, but after what happened with Liam, not to mention the business with the Mayflower and the scandal of her little Berlin simulation, I don't think any of us are comfortable with her looking out for the future of the human race.
I just hope we don't come to regret this decision.
That's interesting, a few things there left uncovered so far. Liam, the Mayflower, and the Berlin simulation. More history. Well, unfortunately won't be uncovered in memories. We've now got Ganymede, the next generation, to cover. But I'm going to break this video down and I'll post-edit it. So we'll just say thanks for watching Ashes of Singularity, Escalation, Memories, the Ceres mission. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. I will be doing Ganymede and Europa in future videos, of course. Please like and subscribe for more content. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Until next time, centaurianmudpig saying bye for now.